what's up everyone? Jumbagag back with the first episode of Kali Gooner Terminal tutorials. This is going to be a series where I make tutorials on how to operate and navigate around a Linux terminal, specifically Debian terminals, and specifically Kali Linux. So as you can see here, I have a custom background. And that's pretty much it. I haven't done much else on this system apart from install Tor and maybe tinker around with some of the default applications that install with it. But apart from that, I really haven't done much with it. So this is pretty much a clean install. Also apart from changing the password of the root. But we'll get into what that means later on. So this is the first tutorial, so I'm going to start off with the command that everyone and their grandmother should know if they're trying to operate a Debian-based Linux Debian-based Linux system. Which if you don't know what a Debian-based Linux system is, where it has a type of certain commands, pretty much. I don't know the exact definition off the top of my head, but these include operating systems such as Ubuntu, which is the most popular one, Kali, which is pretty popular. Now, for this one, the main parent command you want to use is apt. Now, apt is amazing. You're going to be using it all the time to do a whole bunch of stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as you'll see here, apt, so we can actually run apt once it's typed in the terminal, which for Kali it opens up automatically, but if you do not have it open automatically, you can just click the terminal icon right up here and it will open it up. So apt and then -- help will kind of give you a kind of basic summary of what it does and the version you have and how it's used. So apt is a command line package manager that provides commands for searching and managing, as well as querying information about packages. Now, this isn't your Amazon package here. This is like package as in software package, as in software installation, software applications, you know, in more familiar terms. It provides the same functionality as the specialized apt tools like apt-get or apt-cache. Okay, yeah, so those are like older apps, which are pretty much very similar to apt, but enables options more suitable for interactive use by default. So yeah, this is pretty much like a more simpler version of these two commands, which I know apt-get is used to install packages, and apt-cache is probably to look at your current ones. And these are the most used commands that you can use with it: list, search, show, install, reinstall, remove, auto remove. I didn't mean to do that. Auto remove, upgrade, update, full upgrade, edit sources, and satisfy. So we'll be going over some of these today. And also, if it has apt super cow powers, I don't know if you need to know that, but we have super cow powers. We can also run man, which stands for manual, apt, which will give us like the whole entire documentation on this command and more in depth of what it can do, which we do not need for this tutorial, but you can use this in a whole bunch of other commands. You can even man if you don't know what man does. Like it's pretty much just a documentation on how to use the command. So as you're gonna see here, we're gonna start off simple. We're gonna do apt list, and as you'll see, it lists all the commands we have currently installed on the system. Now, if you want, you can scroll through all of this. If you don't want to, WQ, you can just type WQ to exit out of that, but you can do apt list, and then you can grep, and we're gonna grep Firefox. Now, you probably have no idea what grep is if you don't know what apt is, but grep, think of it as if you go into Firefox, right? And you hit Control F to find in a page. Let's find document. And it's probably not gonna work here. Oh, is this working? Yeah, 206 matches. So you hit enter and boom, it highlights documentation. This is pretty much what grep does. So what we do here, we list all the commands we have installed on the system. This pipe means that this command, the output of this command, will go into the input of this command, and we're pretty much trying to find all the packages on our system that involve Firefox, which is obviously the browser, and as you can see, we have a bit. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. And to clear all this package mess, you can just type clear and it's gone. Now, how do you update? Because Kali, Ubuntu comes with a app store. Kali Linux does not. Like, trust me, I looked over. I don't think this thing has an app store, like, at all. So you're probably like, how the heck am I gonna install Spotify or whatever you want to install? Well, you would think you have to install. But as you can see here, I mean, this wasn't gonna work either way because we didn't specify an install. We can't open it. Permission denied. And it's asking us, are you root? Now, root is pretty much the equivalent of administrator privileges on a Windows device. Pretty much you get admin privileges to the system. So what you can do here is run the command sudo -i. And you would have to enter your password, but because I already did recently, we do not have to. And as you can see, we are logged in as root instead of the user of Kali. But you would need to enter your password, so hopefully you have that on hand. But now, if we try apt install again, boom. As you can see, it runs and it's not going to install anything because it didn't specify an install. But what's interesting is that we have some packages that are no longer required, some software apps or scripts, and it says we can use apt auto remove to remove them. So let's try that. Let's run apt auto remove, and it's gonna tell us it's gonna remove these three that said are no longer required, and it's gonna free up some space. Continue, sure thing, and it's gonna remove all those, and boom. Now if we do apt search, actually apt list all of our packages again, and then try to grep, we're gonna try to look for, which one did we use? Lib, so we got rid of lib, free rdp2 2t64. So it still appears, which is interesting, but this is 2.11. This one, it's 1.7. That is interesting. So it still pops up. Oh, because these are all the packages. These are all the packages you can install. So
a few moments later.
Okay, so to see all the packages you actually have installed, you do apt list -- installed. And these are all the things we have. So let's try this again. But we'll do apt list -- installed. Grep the package we just recently removed. And boom, nothing happens. Nothing outputs apart from, hey, we're using apt here. And yeah, it doesn't appear because we don't have the package installed anymore. But because it's still an available package, we just don't need it anymore. It will show up if we just list all the packages we can install. So if we want to install this package back, we could do apt install lib free rdp2 2t64. And as you can see, it's going to install the base package, its dependencies, which are packages that need to be installed to use it, and it just gives us some suggested packages. So let's click yes, and it's going to install it, and boom. Now I don't know what this package does, so we can actually do apt to remove, my bad, the package we just installed. It's going to be like, hey, do you want to remove this? Yes. Boom. And now we should be good, apart from the dependency maybe. Yup. Now, we didn't install this package, but as you can see up here, it's dependency, so we still have it installed. It's a separate package, but it was needed for it to run, so we can just clear that out of the way as well. Now, to actually update packages you already have installed, you would want to run apt update. Now, there's not going to be any packages here because I'm recording this on a Saturday and programmers have weekends off. But what would usually happen if you do this on a weekday or at the end of the week is it's going to hit some of these links over here and see if there's any upgraded versions of packages that you don't have installed. It's going to be like, hey, there's like 50 packages that can be upgraded. You can upgrade them by doing apt upgrade. Boom. And as you can see, there's no packages to update, so it's not going to do anything. But then you would click Y if you did have any, enter, and then it would, update. But some packages require apt full upgrade. And some of the package on top of my head, as if you saw, QTerminal is one, which is the terminal which we're using right now. If you want to upgrade this package, or need to, you would need to run apt full upgrade, because this upgrades everything on the system. And for some reason, it doesn't upgrade QTerminal automatically. We can satisfy, which is a very useful command. Apt satisfy is used to satisfy dependencies of packages.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, but Firefox should run fine. You can actually... That's why. Alright, so, yeah, that's why this isn't working. So, we want to exit the terminal real quick, actually. Go back to user. And then Firefox, and then... Yeah. Sorry about that. Firefox works fine. So, yeah, that was just a little test. And, yeah, for some reason, that was good. Okay, anyway, let's go back to root and see what else we can do here. Which we can't do much. I mean, you can search packages as well, which is very useful. Apt search. Lib-aabin, which is a very fun package, which is just simple programs, which we do have installed already. But you can do this like apt search. I don't know, you want Firefox? We got all these Firefoxes in different languages. If you want a certain dialect, as well as a few other ones. Now, apt search also grabs the descriptions of them, as you can see, and to quit out that UDWQ. Now, that's pretty much it for this. I just wanted to cover one command and a few other things in between. But let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover in specific. Like, I'm thinking of covering nano, navigating directories, and all that good stuff. I just wanted to go over, in my opinion, the most important thing and most useful command that you would use, which is apt. So yeah, and if you want to pause and read more about it, the man is right here. Or if you even want to watch this video and just get straight into its terminal, you can just do man apt, or again apt-help, or I believe apt-h. Yeah, apt-h is the same thing as apt-help. So yeah, if you need help, check those out. Or again, Google's your best friend when it comes to commands as well. So that's all I have for this different video. Let me know if you guys are interested in this more than anything else, because I'm interested in this too. So I will make more like these, probably. We'll see. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed Gooner Terminal number 1. I think next week, or the week after, we will go over probably file directory navigation. So yeah, stay tuned for that. John Geck out. Peace.